limited beliefs and skin flushing. Stay around. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Last week, I talked about cognitive behavioral therapy and skin flushing and how if we think about what we think about, we can maybe overcome some thoughts that are creating an anxious response inside of our body, which in turn can cause skin flushing. So today, along the lines of cognitive behavioral therapy, I wanted to talk about limited beliefs and how that can cause a stress reaction in our body, which can in turn create skin flushing. So when you're talking about limited beliefs, here's what happens. When we are kids, there are things that we took on as beliefs, whether somebody told us that is what we should believe, or it was part of a performance reaction inside of us that if I do what I'm told and I behave properly, then I will have love and safety and all the things that we need as human beings. But although our parents most meant well by what they did, they may have put limited beliefs inside of us that we agreed to as a child because you don't know any better. I mean, think about how you learn how to talk and you learn how to walk. There are natural functions inside of you, but it was through coaching of a parent or some older person who helped you get on your feet and get those words out and do things for yourself, such as potty training and all the different things that we relied on them for. But I think we know that mom or dad or a guardian is not going to keep feeding us or changing our diaper or making sure that we have done things properly, helping pick out our clothes and things of that nature. We take on our own maturity and we become adults and we learn how to become independent. We learn how to become independent to grow as a human. But what gets left behind is a lot that's happening in our thought process, whether that be a belief system of religion, ideology in other areas, or things of our family is cursed. Nobody goes to college. I'm not going to college. And why would I go to college? Things of that nature. And those are just to name a few of how we can get stuck in some limited beliefs. So if we are not inquiring about what it is that we are thinking, then we are locking ourselves up in bondage over things that were never our beliefs to begin with. So I'm not going to make this video super long today. A lot of times in these weekly videos, I just want to hit you with some things to think about or to unthink about or to question, why do I believe what I believe? And what if it's not true? And let ourselves feel the anxiety and the feelings of, if all these things that I thought were once true are not true, what then? And that's how we start to break down limited beliefs inside of us. So if you can map out who it is that you want to be and who you believe you could be, and yet your behaviors are not helping you get there, there's probably some limited beliefs that are taking place. And when you have skin flushing or some sort of ailment to your skin that causes you to have this insecurity, keeps you from being bold, keeps you from wanting to be front and center, keeps you from wanting to stand out anywhere because you're afraid of the skin flushing, it's going to hold you back and help just keep those limited beliefs validated and reoccurring. So I just wanted to hit on that a little more in depth today to talk to you about your limited beliefs that you have in your mind and who it is that you want to be, and who are you if you didn't have the skin flushing, and could you be that person if the skin flushing never goes away? And if your answer to that is I absolutely cannot be that person. Like for me personally, I want to be able to do more videos. I want to be able to do public speaking. I want to be seen and heard. And if I'm not allowing myself to be seen, let's say I just have skin flushing all the time, I'm not allowing myself to be seen, then I won't be able to accomplish the goals that I want for myself because I'm afraid of what people might think about a physical reaction inside of my body. One of the reasons why I started this channel was to be able to say, hi, my name is April. Here's what you're going to see while I'm talking to you. Anyway, here's what I'm going to talk about today, so that I could allow myself to have that judgment on the other side of the camera if it's there, especially by posting on YouTube. You have the opportunity to let people comment really nasty things to you or give you a thumbs down because they don't agree or like your video or whatever the case may be. But a lot of times if you put yourself in front of that and let that happen, then you will realize it's not the end of the world and I can handle that and I And that's that person's opinion. They are so welcome to their own opinion. But what I've also found here through the community of others like myself who may have some sort of skin flushing or blushing going on, you guys have just been so open-armed and very supportive and sharing about your own vulnerabilities, which it has just made me feel stronger. So the limited belief that I could not get on camera because I'm going to flush the whole time and that's going to welcome a lot of judgment. It truly could welcome a lot of judgment, but it's not going to stop me from making these videos. And as you'll see today, I actually have on a V-cut shirt, or my buttons are unbuttoned here. I've been on team meeting calls, executive meeting calls with my work today. I've not flushed one time yet. And now I'm on this video and I'm not flushing at all. And I will talk about this in another video, but I had mentioned that I was going to map out my menstrual cycle and where we are with that. And I'm documenting, am I flushing when the progesterone or estrogen is low? Where are we at within the cycle? So I'm just trying to map that out and keep a journal of what's happening within my body on those weeks. And if that stays consistent over the next few cycles, then I will really have a good idea that it's definitely hormonal related and mine is not from these other outside or internal things that are going on. But it's just very convoluted and intertwined, but that's for another video. But I just wanted to talk to you again about your limited beliefs, questioning things that you believe, again, mapping out who it is, like who is it that you look at that's a mentor to you or somebody you look up to and you're like, man, I wish I could be more like that. And who's to say you can't? Quick story. I was at the store one day with a friend and she and I were shopping and I saw these red high heels and they were amazing. So I love me some nice high heels and some really pretty lipstick. And I got the heels and she said to me, wow, I wish I could wear those. You can pull that off. I could never do that. A similar situation has happened when this is my hair longer right now, but when I've had a pixie haircut, super short, the sides shaved out, and other women absolutely love it and think it looks so cute. And one of the things I hear a lot when I have short hair is, I wish I could do that. You can pull that off. I could never pull that off. And then let's talk about my bright lipstick. When I wear really bright lipsticks or bold lipsticks, people who don't wear a lot of makeup or wear just very neutral colors say, man, I wish I could wear bright red lipstick. I could never do that. Those are limited beliefs. Anytime you say, I could never, like for myself, I tend to be more English oriented and right brain with creativity and not necessarily left brain, analytical numbers, things of that nature. It's not my strong suit. But if I say I'm bad at math, then that's a limited belief, because the truth is I actually can do well at math if I'm taught properly. I'm a very kinesthetic learner. So if I'm taught properly, I can be great at math. It's just not a strong suit. It's not my natural. I don't naturally lean towards being a good mathematician. Is that what it's called? And analytical data and things of that nature. But I can do it. But it's when I stopped telling myself that I was bad at it that I actually became a lot better with reporting and data and analytical things. Still not my strong suit, but it's not my natural. But if we tell ourselves, I could never, I can't, we immediately shut down the idea that we could even be open to being good at something, or wearing red high heels or bright red lipsticks or cutting our hair really short. That's just a small piece of where we limit ourselves. So think of things that are coming out of your mouth where you say, I could never, I wish I could. That's not for me. Our family's cursed. And start thinking of those things and breaking down why you believe that. Do you believe that? And how is that helping you grow into your future? And how is that helping either fix the skin flushing or contribute to the skin flushing? And I will leave you with that. And until tomorrow, my friends, I will see you tomorrow.